smoking a chapstick?
What?
That wasn't rehearsed by a publicist at all.
Lil Tay out here balling in the office.
Oh my God, no.
I dropped 200 racks on this
Lil
car.
Tay.
200
Oh,
racks
I've
on this
heard
car,
about
and
this
I'm
kid.
only- I dropped 200 racks on this car, and I'm only 9 years old. I got the keys to this car.
This literally reminds me of my childhood.
See this? These are butterfly wings. God,
do I have to watch this whole thing?
I've been driving this around the Beverly Hills
I
area,
hate stuff
and
like
I'm
this.
only
I
9 years
hate
old.
little kids being out.
And I'm only 9 years old. I got no license.
I can't with this little girl.
I see where the fun is. It's just awful to watch.
I know people hate her, but I find it entertaining.
Everyone's like, hey, you're big Tay. This is Lil Tay. You should check her out. She purged her Instagram.
Ironic appreciation I get, but I know a huge core fan base who are like, I love this, like, celebrity, like, let's just make it rain culture. And it's so, I can't wrap my head around it.
This Lil Tay, let me tell y'all something. This costs more to your rent. My toilet costs more to your rent. Everything in my bathroom costs more to your rent.
Girl, shut up. What is she talking about?
Everything here be designer. Gucci, Louis, Versace.
I love that she always has the fan of money, though.
This bed cost me a Lamborghini.
The
and I
bed
work hard,
costs a
so y'all work hard.
Lamborghini.
Y'all work hard. Y'all can accomplish your dreams just like I did.
I mean, that was very motivational. I feel like I need to get out there. I need to start grinding.
This is like the empowering side of it. Something about her just gets me so hyped.
Okay, she's growing on me. I want her to be my kid. Is she up for adoption?
I launched a company, and we did a documentary on the real Lil Tay, getting to know like what she's about and everything behind her.
Uh-oh, is that a Cheeto?
She's smoking a chapstick?
Is that a carrot?
You already know what it is. Lil Tay, the youngest flex of the century. I'm only 9 years old, but I'm richer than all y'all broke-ass haters.
Why is she mad at me? She doesn't know me.
It's bigger than your whole entire living room, and I got 4 more houses.
I got 4 more houses.
That is a glass table, girl.
Y'all haters are already older than me, but y'all still talking shit. I'm a 9-year-old millionaire, and I be smoking dope. Shut your mouth before I smack you on teeth.
Drug use. Yeah, positive role model.
There are so many parts of it that are so funny and kind of brilliant, but then she'll be like, I'm smoking dope, and then I'm like, I'm off.
The character that she's portraying is definitely working because it's very shocking and vulgar. 10 years from now, I wonder what Lil Tay's gonna be doing. It could be something really great.
So those are all videos that originated from the Instagram account of Lil Tay.
Yep.
And they're purged? They're gone. I'm glad you got them.
We've already covered Lil Tay on the show before, but wanted to get a creator's perspective on her as well. Since the last time we covered her, videos have leaked that reveal that Lil Tay's videos seem to be directed by her older brother, so we have a clip of that to show you next.
What?
I'm kind of scared. If he sketches me out, I'm gonna be really freaked out.
This cost me $3,000. This was $500, and this.
Why are you saying 500? That's obviously more than $2,000.
What?
Where can
I
you buy
hate
an
it.
Where can you buy an LV bag for 500?
Poor kid.
Wait, but you said 500.
2,500, I said.
Oh no!
Lil Tay money way, bitch. You can't tell me shit. I got 100 on my wrist.
Lil Tay money way, bitch.
No. Lil Tay
Oh my
money
God,
way.
no.
Okay.
No, he's not being
Lil Tay money
nice.
way, bitch. You can't tell me shit. I got 100,000 on my wrist.
Oh my God.
I already knew that it was a character, so that clip doesn't surprise me.
They must have leaked it to build up the controversy.
Well, the family recently sat down with Good Morning America to discuss several questions surrounding her outlandish videos and figure out a little more about Lil Tay, so we have clips of that to show you now.
When was all this? Wait, it's Pride season. I've been distracted. What's going on? I need the tea.
How would you respond to critics who would say, oh, you're just going to try to profit off your daughter now?
No one's forcing me to do this. That's not true that she wants to make money off of me.
And what about okay, I mean,
that wasn't rehearsed by a publicist at all.
GMA talked to Mom Angie's former boss at a Vancouver real estate firm who told us Lil Tay filmed using his car and some of his properties for sale, all without his approval.
Really?
I didn't shoot in
Dang.
I didn't shoot in anyone else's house.
You didn't shoot in anyone else's house.
Okay, so she's just lying.
Is a 9-year-old really capable of making this kind of decision?
This is my decision. I'm happy with what I'm doing.
We spent time with Lil.
She is well-mannered
I'm a great kid.
Is she? Like, she is literally not.
But that's not what comes across on the internet.
Definitely not.
I agree with that. You're not really projecting that out into the world.
I'm 9 years old and I've accomplished so much.
What has she accomplished?
What's your reaction to all of the haters who are basically online bullying your daughter?
This is interesting.
We choose just not ignore them. She has a passion and a dream.
Yo, she's a sweet girl in real life.
She didn't seem happy. She seemed stressed and like she didn't even know what to say, but it's probably because her brother wasn't there feeding her lines.
It's acting. I do the same thing in my videos. She's playing a character. Get off her dick. Let her do what she wants to do, and she's amazing at it.
It's still a little fishy, not gonna lie, but at the same time, I mean, girl, they made it to Good Morning America. Like, who cares? Like, they got what they needed in the end. Like, this has put her in the mainstream.
There are some kids that know very early on that they want to be in entertainment. And there's different ways and routes to go about achieving that.
Digital media creates a really interesting line between authenticity versus what is actually a performance. And I think this is a great example of where those lines get really blurry and where those lines could potentially get really dangerous. So can you really fault her for, and her brother and her family for kind of creating the show that is the Lil Tay Show? Philosophical thoughts with MatPat.
So it seems just this past week, Lil Tay's Instagram was completely scrubbed. So a spokesperson from the family said that, quote, I am rebranding Lil Tay. Stay tuned.
All the stuff is taken down.
Okay, so they say that she's scrubbed. She's rebranding herself?
I think someone can rebrand easily. As long as the direction's there, as long as the right team is around her.
So as you saw, Lil Tay has over 2 million followers on Instagram and has even started releasing rap tracks.
Oh, that's great.
Has she also done diss tracks? I hear that's the thing that all the quality flexers do.
Her controversial behavior and self-title of Youngest Flexer of the Century seems to be bringing her internet fame. As a creator, what do you think it is about her and her content that works to gain a following like this?
She's just shocking. I feel like shocking content always gets a lot of attention.
People like snackable, quick humor, and that girl can supply it.
People love to watch, I feel like, a train wreck. You can't take your eyes off of it, regardless of if you don't like it or if you do like it, you're just gonna keep watching.
Something that's super in on the internet right now is the whole, like, flexing. And then coupled with the fact that she's 9, you're just, you want that, but also you're so shocked and appalled by it.
She portrays a character that does not care, and everyone has a part of themselves that would in some moments like to be that. If she was an actual threatening adult doing that, then it's not funny.
Everything is always about being the most extreme of something, right? And so she has the extreme of like extreme wealth, extreme youth, extreme crassness, and all of that combined creates this like the train wreck that you kind of gotta see if you're appreciating it ironically, or if you're like, wow, look at how rich and successful she is. I want to learn more about her because she projects this aura of success.
So as you saw earlier, it is being said that Lil Tay is rebranding her image. In today's day and age, it seems like a lot of kids now strive to be online stars from the influence of a lot of people like yourself, potentially. Do you think that these are good things for kids to be thinking at a young age, just like aspiring to be an actor or singer? Or from your perspective, is there a difference here and maybe this shouldn't be their aspirations?
I think good kids with good hearts will aspire to be something a little bit zany and crazy and then make it into something good and something amazing.
I don't think it should be discouraged. I think that YouTube is an amazing place that influences creativity, no matter how you funnel it.
The viewership in movies and TV shows have gone down, and the viewership on the YouTube and the Instagram has gone up because everyone's on their phone. So the way of the celebrity has changed now.
Kids have always looked up to different stars, and this is just the newest type of star, a digital star. And I think it's so exciting and so wonderful. And to be a digital star, you need to be more than just your traditional Hollywood actor.
I do think there's something in kids knowing about building a brand and building a following, but then I also feel like there's a lot of people that don't actually understand what comes with it, and that's the part that I think is alarming.
It's great that kids want to become what I do in the future, but it's the parents' job to make sure that it's controlled. You're exposing your kid to a hell of a criticism that a 9-year-old would not take.
There's a lot of people online these days who get famous because of bad behavior, drama, feeding into that whole machine. So as a creator, what are your thoughts on how this switch has sort of happened, and how different is it from when you started your career as an online creator?
I think it's just a big attention whore contest. People just see, and it's proven over and over again, that if you act like a maniac, you're gonna get attention.
Back when I started out, we had the good old Vine, and you had to make short comedic content, and then you could get little followers here and there. Now you just act a fool and go crazy, and then you're famous.
It's the new version of things that we've seen. It's the same reason that everybody likes the Kardashians. You know, it's a lot of drama and it's super interesting and they know how to make a story around themselves. So I think it's just the new version of that, and the internet gives a path for people who are 9 years old to do things like that.
Everyone has something to share and something to say and has a voice, and they can use the online space to say it. The thing that's so enticing about this is that people have created careers by being themselves, but I think a lot of young people coming into this think that, okay, well, this person created a career and this is how they did it, so let me do exactly what they did.
For years, there's been this idea of creating PR stories around yourself to generate a level of success. She is nothing new. She's just the latest iteration of it. To equate human value and worth to how much money you have in your pocket or in your bank account, that is not the role model that kids should be having. It should be about loving what you do. It should be about being a good and helpful person. It should be about like using that money, great, fantastic, to assist or help others.
Finally, as someone who also has a large online presence, what advice do you have for Lil Tay, as well as those maybe producing all of this with her, should she decide to continue down this career path?
I'll tell Lil Tay to stay your ass in school, get an education, save whatever money you've happened to have made already.
Just follow what you are passionate about, and you are gonna be not only successful, but really happy.
There is a lot there, and I think if it were to turn into a satire of social media culture, I would love it.
Do some music collabs, take some acting classes, try and get some cameos in some traditional entertainment properties, and keep rolling with it to the extent that she wants to.
Make sure that you do something that you have fun with and that it's honest, that talks about who you are, that shows people a good side of yours, and not just for the numbers. Have fun. You're 9 years old. You're gonna have all the time in the world to make money, to make your family proud in a way that it's better than this.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of YouTubers React.
Subscribe to all of the creators who are in this episode. The links are in the description.
Deuces! Hi guys, JC here, producer here at FB. Thanks so much for watching this episode of YouTubers React. Big thanks to all the creators who came down to shoot with us. Really appreciate it. Make sure to check them all out. The links are down below. Bye guys.